Hello, Sunstar Tribe. How are you today? Today we are going to continue with readings, and I wanted to do today something a little bit different concerning the topic. You could see 3 cats on the beginning. So these cats, this is the first one. This is a pile number 1. So this cat is going to be your pile number 1. We are going to ask today about your person, and we are going to ask how your person actually feels towards you at this particular moment. So we are going to shuffle several of cards. This one just popped out by itself, so I'm just going to put it there. And we will see what is coming up next. Whoop! This one as well. Today cards are just popping, which is very good. Excuse me. It's very good because then we see that answers are coming very spontaneous. We don't have to force anything. It is just, they're just coming. And soon you're going to hear the message that is meant for you to hear. Okay. Let's see what is out there. So we already have one pointer. It is synchronicity. I'm going to move a little bit everything down so that you can see a little bit better. Let's see the other cards. Codependency. Full reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. Hangman. 9 of Cups. And 4 of Wands. Okay. Your person's feelings towards you. Well, I would start with this card definitely, because here we see this synchronicity going on. So that means that you and your person are in some kind of dynamic right here at this moment. There is some kind of synchronicity. Even if you are not directly in contact at this moment, you are synchronized. So whatever is happening with you, it is happening with him. It is almost like a little bit of mirroring there. So if you're struggling with some emotions and you are thinking about some things, he is probably thinking about the same. So your person is reflecting you or you're reflecting your person. This is the time when there is this type of dynamic between two of you. With this codependency card, it tells me a lot. It tells me that in a way you cannot do one without another. So you're so connected in a way. You're so connected that when one is apart, the other one feels like a lack of something, and it is it is maybe so deep. It went so far that it through the process it became a little bit even too much, because we know that when something is not balanced well, then we experience this polar opposite side of that positive side, and that is self-destructive and destructive side of everything. So too much of care can lead to control issues, and control issues can lead to codependency problems. So maybe you just isolated yourself too much from the world, to the point where there was no one else around you, just two of you, and that kind of behavior started to be so normal that it grew in some kind of codependency relationship where you actually need one another to survive, I would say. With this full reversed, I feel also like I would say that life became more stable in a way that there were no lot of adventures anymore. You stopped doing things that were fun. You were stopped doing things that are risky. Everything came back to being together, being safe, being alone, being on the safe zone. And it's not good solution for both of you, because it is not actually leading you towards the happiness. It is actually leading you towards how to say it, towards some kind of views on life that are not permanent, if you know what I mean. You cannot see yourself in that type of life forever. You feel that it is like that. You feel that you cannot maybe at the moment change it, but you also don't see yourself in that kind of life. Because deep down inside of yourself, you have a lot of wishes. You have many things that you want to do still. And you have a lot of potential of doing those kind of things. You see how she's manifesting things, how she's producing all sorts of things. It can be on the area of work. It can be in area of whatever it is. It is something that is taking a lot of your emotions and a lot of passion, and you actually enjoy doing it. And by seeing this, I see that this relationship, in a way, is pulling you away from doing that. But you're staying because there is this synchronicity, and there is this how to say, connection between two of you that is really beautiful, and there is no doubt the love is there. So the love is there, and the love is mutual. Just dynamic of it got a little bit distorted, I would say. And that is the problem. So if your person is not here at the moment, if you're not in the contact right now, he is feeling exactly what I just described. He's feeling that you are his love, and he loves you deeply and very much. But there are things in his life that he also wants to do beside, that he could not do because of too much time spent in the things that needed to be done, let's say it like that, with you. And lack of self-time, I would say. Lack of self-time. So if this person retreated or moved away a little bit for this period of time, it is probably because he just needs to sort out things within himself. Within himself. It's about like rediscovering not lost but forgotten talents, like who I am actually, what I love to do actually, what is that I am, those kind of questions. Because I feel like he lost himself in this relationship, and in the way he stopped having his own self. And probably you too, because this synchronicity gives me a lot of information about you also being in the same dynamic. So probably you lost yourself as well, but at this moment maybe he retreated before you, and you stayed a little bit, like questioning what is going on, why now, why this, because you know that he loves you and you love him, and you know that your relationship is real and genuine and nothing wrong is happening there. So you're a little bit confused about what now. I want to take one card to see his immediate statement. So how he is right now. I'm going to do it like this. How he is right now at this moment. What he is thinking at this moment. How he feels at this particular moment. Mm-hmm. Nothing? Maybe something. Okay. So the world and intuition. I would say that your person is quite retreated from the world. He's really going back into himself. So he's really going back into himself. He's really trying to reach down to his own intuition. At this moment, he's not focused on outside things. He's not focused on what is outside or what he could do outside. He's focused on himself. And again, if you see these two fish, these kois, it is very much reminds me of this synchronicity as well. I would say that it is almost the same card. So it is again you and him in some kind of circle, circling, having this synchronicity together. Which is not awkward when we see this beautiful Four of Wands card. There is something very beautiful between two of you. And I don't think so that this type of relationship, this type of connection can end just like that. So if you are fearing that he will not come back, or if you are fearing that something will happen between you, I don't see that, honestly. I just see one bump on the road, and that bump can be easily removed when we wear it. I see that your person is thinking of you a lot, and he's thinking about himself a lot as well. And there is no fear that he will not come back. Honeymoon. You see? Honeymoon. So honeymoon, very interesting. This is definitely a card that tells me a lot about something that it is coming. So I would say that when your man goes out from this phase, when he actually reaches the point where he gets down inside of himself, and when he resolves this, and you as well, because this is good advice for you to work parallel with him at the same time, then this beautiful connection can move one step forward. You can actually push it one step forward. And at this moment, it is very good that everyone takes a little step back so that you could actually take that step forward. Because if there is something like this, if there is some kind of independency there going on, it is better to solve it and to fix it before this stage. Because this stage should be light, it should be positive, it should be beautiful, it should be completely released from this type of energy. So this is my advice for you, pile number 1. Just go with the flow. Let the synchronicities happen. Give your man space so that he can find his own intuition. He is not in the world. He is really retreated, and he is really thinking about you. Thinking a lot about you. Thinking about everything, actually. About his views, about his status, about who he is, what is his role, and so on and so on. Finding himself and his passion as well. He will sort this out. And this next stage will come. Just be patient. Just be patient and just a little bit more, and it will come. So don't worry. Everything will be perfectly fine. And I'm very happy to have this reading for you, because it is a really positive reading. And I hope that it will give you strength for being patient until he is back to you. I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you for listening my reading, and I hope that I contributed a little bit to this moment in your life when you are feeling a little bit confused. So no need to worry. Just stay patient and have faith in the universe. Everything will be fine. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Hello, my Sun Star family tribe. Today we are going to ask about your person and his feelings for you. And what is going on with him. What he's doing, how he's feeling, what is dynamic of your relationship at this moment. Oh, okay. This is a lot of cards, but with some reason. So we are going to take all to see what is going on there. I hope you are feeling good today. That whatever is troubling you, that it is not troubling you too much. Again, 3. Okay. I hope that we are going to come to the solution or at least some kind of answer to your questions so that you feel a little bit more at peace. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let me just a little bit sort this so that you can see everything. So we have surrender, adventure, and we have strength. Judgment reversed, Queen of Cups, Devil reversed, Hangman, and unrequired love. Okay, this may look a little bit confusing, a little bit heavy, but we are going to sort everything out and we are going to see what is going on here. I would say that with surrender, adventure, and strength, your person is a little bit afraid. If he is not around or he pulled himself back from you, I would say that he got really, really, really afraid of what he may feel. This is a person who probably keeps his emotion under control. He doesn't want anyone to see how he actually is. This is why we got this strength card. You know, even when he is going through all kinds of storms and turbulence in his life, he is still keeping it, you know, like he's still keeping it under control. Nobody knows actually what is going on inside. He's going through everything. He's not complaining. Your man is that type of person. He's probably very adventurous as well, and that it was what he seeks. He cannot be still. Let's say it like that. This could be also a very sporty person, somebody who is in some kind of activity, sport, physical activity. So this could be the reason of this type of character. And since he is keeping things very much under control, it is very hard for him to surrender to the things that he doesn't have under control. This is where I see everything coming together. This unrequired love could be a fear that that he cannot give you actually what you need, because he is observing everything, but he is not in ability to see everything, and because of the lack of vision, lack of information, he is very much restricted to surrender, because he doesn't know to what he is actually surrendering. One thing is clear: he sees you as a very passionate, very devoted, very warm person, And I believe that you are actually that. You are the one who is taking care of everyone. You are the one who is nurturing. You are the one who, maybe you also love to cook for people. Maybe you love to make gifts for people. So you're a very generous person in the term of emotions. And this is something that he really, really notices and sees you what you are. So don't be confused around here. He knows exactly what you are. What he doesn't know is he going to receive what he's putting in? What he can expect. This is what is confusing. Because he has a lack of judgment. Lack of judgment because he has a lack of you. He's not seeing things that he should see to give him enough information or confidence to surrender, because the fear of being rejected, it is still bigger than any other fear. But what I can say is that he's not involved in anything immoral. He is, at the moment, he left everything that could in any kind of way dirt what is going on between you. I think that he just lacks vision and information, because there is no doubt that he sees you, and there is no doubt that he notices you for who you are. I want to see now just something additional. I want to see what are his feelings at the moment towards you, because I see that he sees you and he notices you and he appreciates you. But I don't see, we're going to put it like this, I don't see what are his current emotions. I want to see what he feels towards you. Okay? Let's do it like that. Okay. This is how it is. If he wanted to move forward with something, he definitely stopped. He is not moving anywhere. He doesn't even have idea where he could move. He doesn't have even idea in which direction he could move at this moment. He cannot see anything. At this moment, he is on the beginning of the beginning. And the only thing that he can offer you is that beginning. That is also the problem here, because he feels that you, as a beautiful Queen of Cups, that you need something, that he needs to provide something for you so that you would accept him. Because you are obviously a person who is giving a lot, and you're a person who deserves a lot. So he feels like if he don't deliver what you need, what you want, then he cannot have you. Then in that case, you're going to reject him. You are not going to accept him. And the only thing that he can give you is actually the beginning. It's actually this new love, little bit of emotion, very small actually in comparison with what you can give. Now, it is all matter of you. How much you have patience, how much you love this person, how much you want this person, how long do you want to wait this person, and so on and so on. If you are at the stage where you have time and when you really want to give this person a chance, then be prepared that steps are going to be small and they're going to be slow, but they're going to be very genuine. So every step that this person will make, no matter how small it will be, they're going to be honest. They're going to be real. And only with those small honest steps, stepping into future can lead to something like this. I think that this person put a lot of baggage on his back that he needs to deliver something, maybe even in material world. Like maybe he's not situated, maybe he doesn't have his own place, house, maybe he doesn't have a job, maybe at this moment he's a little bit everywhere around, And he just feels that you need stability and you need someone who is going to be reliable, who is going to give you some kind of security. Financial security, physical security, not only emotional security. And at this moment, he cannot give you that because for him, things are not sorted out. Maybe he doesn't even know what he wants to do. Because I see that he's a little bit stuck overall. So this is not the place, moment in his life when he is the strongest and he lacks self-confidence. He is very much afraid of being rejected. And people, when they're afraid of being rejected, then they reject. You have to have that on your mind. Sometimes when somebody rejects us, it's not because of us, it's because of them. Literally, it is because of them. Because they are afraid that we are going to, reject them and then they reject. You see? This is a card of true connection. This is a card of something very special. Something very special is going on between you and this person. And this is telling me that it is not something which will just come and go. It is something that maybe it is somebody who you already know from past lives, somebody with whom already you had some kind of experiences. There is this depth of understanding between you two. You don't even have to talk. There is some kind of spontaneous mutual nurturing. It is just that at this moment, your person simply got scared. You have to understand that at this moment in his life, something is happening. He's full of emotion. He's not cold. Many things are happening inside of him. And maybe he's running into activities, doing things around, going to, I don't know, how people go to running and then they go to this activity, to this, to gym, to this, just to occupy themselves with adventures, with activities, not to be focused on surrendering because it is too hard. It is too hard. It is too, at this moment, he feels trapped, literally. But what I can say and how I can reassure you that everything is fine actually is because he's not moving. He's not moving anywhere. He's there. So he's still there, He's there. And he is not going anywhere. Think about what he can offer you and think about if you would want to accept it. And if yes, then open yourself energetically towards this beginning. I want to pull one more card. I want to pull one more card that is connected with his feelings. So that we see just something additional. Trust. Beautiful. So this is it. He has self-doubts. He doesn't trust himself. Probably also he doesn't trust other people. Maybe he was hurt a lot and he's now very cautious. He don't know if he can trust this direction. And actually advice in this moment for you is to provide this trust. To do what it needs to be done so that he can trust you. You are a very trustworthy person. And you can be trusted. Just he has a lack of judgment. He doesn't see those things. He sees you inside because he feels you deeply, but he doesn't have a feeling of the situation around. He is still very much fixed on this material thing that he feels and that he needs to provide and he cannot. That is so big blockage that, it is preventing everything. So to change this dynamic of relationship, actually you just need to continue being you and give him all kinds of signs that he can trust you. Demonstrate your reliability. Because with trust, this fear of abandoning or rejecting will disappear. And this blockage of not having enough will disappear because he will know that this is enough. That this can lead to this. And then his vision of the future can appear and he can actually see what to do next you know, he can actually move a little bit forward, because now at this moment he's just stagnating. I think that he will eventually surrender, because this connection is so special and so unique and out of this world that everything will drag him here. You know, everything will drag him here towards you. But you have to stay patient, and you have to realize that it will not be too fast and it will not be big. It will be little by little, but very, very, very genuine. That is what I can tell you with a reassurance. Very genuine. This is very beautiful reading, pile number 2. And I think that this will definitely, this should give you a little bit more strength and patience at this moment, because things are positive. Things are not negative, and things are not finishing. Things are actually just beginning. Look at this beautiful order of things coming your way. So don't worry. Keep up your strength and your patience. And like you see, everything is going to be fine, just little by little, little by little. I hope that I help you at this particular moment, that I made it a little bit easier for you. And I wish you a beautiful day. I wish you a beautiful continuation of this relationship. I hope that things will get better very soon for you. Thank you for being with me. I'm very privileged to read for you, and see you soon. Hello, pile number 3. Hello, Sunstar family tribe. I hope that today you are good. I'm feeling very relaxed today. Outside it is so rainy. Maybe you will hear the sound, but it is very beautiful. I love the rain. Today we are going to ask about your person feelings, about your relationship status at this moment. And of course, we are going to ask for a few advices concerning that as well. We will see what we are going to receive. Let's see. Let's see, where are you now at this moment? Pile 3. Let's see. Let's see what is going on with you. And your man. Because that is what we are focusing now on. To see what is going on with your man. Here it is. So we have for C, we have 7 of Pentacles, reversed High Priest. We have the Lovers. And we have 2 of Wands, reversed. And we have 2, not 2. We have Magician reversed. Okay. Engagement. Okay, this pile shows me that you are currently with this person. So if this doesn't resonate, please go and check other piles, because this is definitely a pile of relationship. You are in relationship at this moment. And what is actually going on is that you don't know when this will happen. It is taking too long. It is definitely taking too long. It has been discussed. It has been already, brought up as a topic. Everything was, there on the plate, but there is no question. There is no movement. There is nothing, actually. The movement is totally stopped. And nothing is happening. Nothing is manifesting. Love is there. Relationship is there. There is no talk. There is some kind of silence. It is like some topics are suddenly not being brought up. Especially about the timing when this could happen. He is indecisive. And I want to know why. I want to know what is going on. From here, I see that he's watching at everything that you accomplished, and it is beautiful. But there is something that it is missing for him. There is something that he thinks that he needs to do before this step. And it is probably connected with finances, since this is a pentacle card and it is usually connected with the money and the property. It could be that he wants to secure you, or he wants to secure your family in the way that he provides something stable for you. It could be a stable job. It could also be a property, you know, to buy a house, to buy a flat, to buy something which will be, you know, like firmly on the ground, so that you don't have to worry. I have a feeling like this person is, I'm going to take one more card. I have a feeling like this person is very focused on that material thing. You see, he's a person who loves to have everything under control, settled. He's a very earthly person. He's a person who wants to have everything sorted out before he moves forward. He cannot start one thing and then another thing and then another thing and then another thing. He's not that type of person. He loves to do things one by one, one after other. And at this moment, he's prevented to do that. He's not in his own energy. He's not feeling himself. It could be problems with finances. It could be that he's not providing enough, or something that he needed to receive financially is not coming. Or since in this inflation that we are right now, things are getting harder. Maybe the plans that he had for you to find, you know, like your stable point totally got lost. And now he sees that this is missing. You know, he's not fully satisfied. And he's not going to move forward until he is, because that is what he is. Now at this moment, he's not himself, but when he is himself, he's a stable person who can give you something really concrete. He wants to secure you. He wants to take care of you. He wants to give you everything so that you don't have to worry. This is the thing. And now at this moment, he cannot do that. He doesn't have a solution for it. And that is why he's delaying. He's delaying next step. But what I can tell you, that something very significant could move in third month next year, around March. So it could be something going on at that time. It could be that around that time things could move for you, or he could actually sort things out and then he could move to this step. Let me see. I will take one more card of his current emotions towards you. I want to see how he currently feels towards you. Sorry, pile number 3. My phone went off and I just stopped in the middle of it, and I have to now go back. I went all the way to the end of the reading and then I noticed that it stopped. So I'm just going to continue where I stopped right now. I said, the last thing that I said was that I want to see his feeling towards you. And this is where I stopped. So this card showed me that at the moment he is feeling a little bit defensive, that you feel like you cannot reach him, and you feel like it is a problem of communication because it is this anticipation in the air. You don't know what to expect, you don't know what to ask, you don't know what to do actually at this moment. So at this moment he is not very much open, and this is where I pulled the cards. I really wanted to see what is going on, what is the best course of action or advice concerning you. And I took these cards for answering this particular matter, and we received 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and Deception. And this is something that I wanted to talk about. Deception is there in this reading because at this moment everyone is putting up the mask. you're not exclusion. So you as well have a mask on your face. He has a mask on his face. Everything is camouflage. It's like in the gloves, you know. Nobody is showing the true, fully true feelings or emotions, because there is no this open communication. But the thing is with deception is that things usually seems much worse than they are. So deep down in yourself, you're asking yourself, is he still into you? Will this ever happen? Does he really loves you? You know, is something else happening behind the curtains? Is there someone else there? Is there some other interest? Did he got bored? You know, will he ever move to this step, or, you know, this stagnation will take forever? Is it your fault? Is there something wrong with you? You know, all of those thoughts you're asking yourself with this deception card. But actually the cards are telling you something completely else. They're telling you that deception is not how you think it is. It is just a matter of a moment where people need a little bit of space to think clear. Cards are suggesting that you, if you already are a member of some kind of organization that involves people, if you are already connected in some kind of group of interest where you're sharing your passion and things that you love to do, it could be even connected with charity, you know, doing something for others, gifting, supporting, helping, you know, it is like a community work, something that involves a lot of people. And if you are not already into it, if you're not already doing it, then the cards are suggesting that you should definitely find something like that to get involved with. So at this period of time, you should move your thoughts away from thinking that something bad is happening in the background, because there is nothing bad happening in the background. It is just things are on the wait. Let's say it like that. The things are on the wait, and you need to give it time so that it could, you know, so that he could come back to himself and to resolve this problem that it is troubling him. You have to give a little bit of space there. And that is why actually this is showing up in a reading. It is you taking a step into some kind of group, community work, something that you will love, or you already love and you already do. Just focus on that, or research it, or find a new group of interest simply, and put your passion and put your energy into that. When this will happen, when this dynamic will happen, then we can expect from his side, then we can expect something else to happen as a reaction. Because every action has a reaction, and when we do something, it reflects in another person. It is very important what we are doing. And these are the cards that will represent his reaction to your action. And we can see here balance, 8 of Swords reversed, World reversed, and this one I'm going to open last. So what is going to happen is that this pressure of energy, this pressure that is put on him at this moment, actually will disappear, and he will have a clear path towards balancing himself. Balancing is really needed because he needs to heal parts of himself. I have a feeling like your partner is very burdened at this moment with many things, and I feel like he's under big pressure, and he just feels like he needs a little bit of, you know, like he wants to take everything out. He wants to remove everything because he wants to retreat from the world, you see. He wants to remove himself from people, a little bit isolate maybe himself in a way that he can heal and that he can find a balance. Because at this moment, I see that his plans, you know, what he wants are not, it's not manifesting. It's not going. He really wants to give you this. He really wants to give you this next step. And he's doing his best, actually. You know, he's really trying. But the situation is at the moment not as it should be. It could be that he lost a job. It could be that he switched the job. It could be that the income is not enough or on a level. It could be that he's overall disappointed with himself or with how much he, like got at this particular moment. And he just wants to give you something. Like he wants to give you this house, this stability, this beginning that will be stable. And as long as you are hanging out there, putting a pressure, this process will not be able to happen. So you really need to give him this time. It says 10 days, 5 days, maybe 15 days, like 2 weeks. It's not a long period of time, actually. It is quite short, but you just need to allow it to happen. And as a result, you see, worth waiting for. So as a result, we can expect that all of this waiting, which doesn't have to be waiting necessarily, it can be you doing other stuff that you love for just 2 weeks, for him to little bit, like retreat and heal. And instantly you will feel rewarded. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. That means that everything that you will put in at this moment, it will come back to you. It will come back to you. He will find a way how to reverse this situation. He will find a solution. He is a type of the man who wants to do things alone. He doesn't want to burden you with that. He really genuinely loves you. He really genuinely loves you. And he really, really wants to do the work so that you can go to another stage, so that you can move to another stage. He doesn't want to rush things until things are not fully clear, until things are not settled. And I think that is very beautiful, pile number 3. I think that men should actually be like that. I think that instead of waiting and feeling this type of anxiety, when it is going to happen, will it happen, when he's going to make this move, I think that you should focus on, if you only wait a little bit longer, how much actually you could receive. Like, look at this. He is from here, he is turning into cups. So he's even opening his heart chakra, noticing that the richness doesn't come only from the material side like he was used to, but like all the wealth that it is coming is actually like emotional wealth and gift. So only a little bit of patience, little bit of waiting for, and look what transformation is going on with your man. I think that you should focus on this, and in the meanwhile, put this inside of yourself deep, and then just focus on the things that you love to do. Go hang out with people, explore the things that you love to do, see how you can manage this time, not to be bored and not to be inside of your mind thinking that something is wrong or that something will not happen. It will happen. It will for sure happen. It just needs a little bit of time, worth waiting for. So don't abandon this person and don't give up on this person. This is a good person and he is moving towards something which is very good and very positive, and it's not going to take a long time. So my advice is just stay positive, stay brave in your endeavors, and try to relax your mind as much as possible so that you give him that space so that he can move out from this kind of energy. There is love there, and I see that your connection is very real, very, very deep, very beautiful. And this is something really that is worth for waiting for. Pile number 3, I hope that I gave you a little bit of help at this moment. I hope that you feel a little bit released from the troubling mind, and that now you have a guidance in which way to go and what to wait so that you could come to the outcome that actually you are waiting for. It will come. It will come. Just stay patient. I wish you a beautiful day, and I hope that I helped. See you soon, pile number 3. Ciao.